Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today I have a very important question for you. If it walks like a duck, and it talks like a duck, is it a tower defense game? Today we're going to play Pyramid Defense, which is a tower defense game, but you build no towers. So I guess I would classify it as a clicker shooter game. It's pre-early access. It comes under early access on the 3rd of January, so it's a very, very early. It's kind of like a beta, I guess I would say. And it's a very interesting game, but it says that it's a tower defense game, and I can see why, because it's very similar to tower defense games, but you cannot build any towers, so it's interesting. So let's go. I'm going to be playing here with the sort of basic pyramid. Alright, so this is how it works. Now, if any enemy gets to the top, you lose the game. Now, you have regular attacks, which is this kind of an arrow that you can shoot at the enemies, like so. Then you also have mana, and you can use different abilities. So first ability we've got is Big Bomb, that looks like this. And we've got a Tiny Bomb. So then it's like very, very small. And then we've got a Rolling Ball. I don't find this very useful on this particular map, because it just seems to kind of fall off to different things. Rolling Log, same. I'm personally not a big fan of it. Maybe on a different map it could be more useful. Then we've got a Fire Arrow. Looks like that. Fireball. Try that over there. And Imprison Magic, it kind of just like freezes them in position. Then you can use your regular arrows to finish them off. Like so. But I like the best, I think the Big Bomb, because that seems to do some pretty nice damage. Oh, we didn't we killed one of them, but not the other. Now these black ones are kind of quick, these white ones are the regular ones, and then there are a lot more different abilities. Now these ones are interesting. These ones, they carry ladders, and what they do is they place the ladder somewhere, and then when the next enemy comes, they can actually step on top of the ladder, as you see right now, and they can get there faster. And there are a lot of different enemies in this game. I like how much of a variety it has. And remember, this is like a beta. This is long before the game is anywhere near release. So the fact that we have so many enemies already, I think is quite cool. And for example, the enemies come out of these little portals, and they're, for example, a type of enemy that actually creates these portals. So, wow, that was rough. So, then you're gonna have like so many enemies because they keep creating the portals, which brings more and more enemies around. And let's place some bombs over there. About a few. Good. And let those guys down there. Good. Let me use some regular arrows. I want to make sure that we don't like overuse our mana. Oh, okay. Oh, that didn't kill him. It did. Good. So we kill off these guys with regular arrows. I'm gonna have a hard time hitting the other ones, especially the fast one with the regular arrows, but at least the basics, we could try to get those. Yeah. Oh, you actually hit that one, that quick one there. That's cool. Not sure whether these dark ones are kind of special in any way. You can use the mouse wheel to switch between the different abilities, but I personally just like the Big Bomb. I think that's the best thing to use at all times, essentially. Ooh, this is interesting. With like a setup like that, so they're covering themselves. Okay, so what these guys do is they create this kind of like a cover, so I guess you can't shoot at them, or at least you can see. You can't see who is where, which I think is actually quite smart. Let me finish them off. But with my Big Bombs, it's not gonna help them too much. I want to kill this guy off. That guy's really strong. What takes like a few arrows and the other ones is just like insta kills them. This guy's like 10, 20 arrows, so like no problem. I can do it. Ooh, these guys are interesting. Are those the wizards? I think so, yeah. So those are wizards, and they actually make the portals, I believe. No. Okay, so they're not the portal guys. These guys are interesting. They create this sort of like a mana protection around them, so I'm gonna try to wait till if I can show it to you with some of them. And that's actually quite rough because you can't kill them and they have the mana protection on themselves. So I'm gonna leave see this now, that, and you can't kill them when they have that. So you want to wait till they kind of run out of mana, and then you want to quick kill them, yeah, like now, while they don't have it. Oh, we wasted it. Okay, good. Managed to kill him before he finished off. These guys are also interesting. These guys are pretty rough. So when you kill them, they get split into sort of like smaller ones, like this one. And then the smaller ones, they move very quickly. And they're quite hard to kill. So you want to make sure you start killing these guys very soon. Because they get these tiny ones. And it's really hard to hit the tiny ones with arrows or things like that. So yeah. I tend to waste the bomb on these ones, even if they're alone. Like the small ones, because like I just can't hit them. Otherwise. That was good. So yeah, the variety of enemies in this game is really, really good. Can you kill him? No. I have to use a big bomb for this. Let's use a big bomb for these two as well. Come on, hit him up. These two guys as well. Okay, we've got more leather guys. Those are fine. Oh, these guys. These guys, they create new portals so that enemies can come from more places, which can be really rough. Oh no, I don't have enough money for the tiny guy over there. See, this guy created a portal, and then enemies are gonna come from that portal, which is really bad for you there as well. But I destroyed the portal and both of them at once. And I'm just moving around to check whether any of the tiny ones move through, because this game is rough in the sense that like a single enemy makes it through and you're dead. Because just one. You don't get like 10 or 20, just one. But it's really fun, I quite like it. I don't know if they like plan to add like actual towers. I don't necessarily think they will, because this doesn't seem like a game to place towers. It seems really like a focus, can you kill off the enemies, and like variety. Maybe there could be some research to level up spells. I don't know what they have planned. I really don't know. But yeah, this could be really cool. Alright. Well, these portal guys are quite... Yeah, wanna watch out for this. I think the green guys are the most difficult to kill, because as they get split into more, it gets like rougher and rougher to handle them. The portal guys, if you kill them fast enough, it's fine. If they sort of create a lot of portals, then you have a lot of enemies, then it can be rough. But otherwise, I think it should be okay. Oh, I threw 2 bombs there. That was a bit of a waste. So I'm trying to focus on killing off the portal guys as soon as possible. What about you? Oh yeah, this is the cover guy. That's fine. Yeah, green one. Kill the green one. Kill them all. Can I kill this tiny? Yeah. Sometimes I'm good enough to hit them with the arrow, even though they're tiny. Covers are interesting though. I think the problem with the cover guys is that like they're not hard, but if you forget about them and maybe you're focusing too much on others, then like you can suddenly have a cover over a whole line and you're like, what? Wait. I don't know where the enemies are. Am I wasting my bomb on destroying the cover, or what's happening? Things like that. Can I kill them off? Whoa. Some of them have really interesting effects when they die. That's cool. Also, I like how it kind of speeds up when they die, but sometimes it seems like, oh, did they just like get super fast and are gonna kill me faster? No, I just shoot the bomb when he created the portal. Still managed to kill him though. There was some miracle. What is this? Are these new guys? That's interesting. Little black thing falling off his head. Let's kill the portal. Okay. This guy as well. No portals over here. We have 400 points and we're on wave 12. That's quite nice. This is a very like relaxing, easygoing game. Like you play this for I don't know, 10-20 minutes. And then you just like forget about your day or something. No, kill the tiny one. Good. Kill the big one. Good. All the guys over here. Very nice. Porter guy. Well, you don't have money on porter guy. Or mana, I should say, not money. Whoa! Okay. Ooh, we've got some new guys over here. What do you do? Oh, that was a waste. We also need to focus on killing these up here. I don't know what that guy does. This one. You do anything special? Don't know yet. I seem to be avoiding my arrows mostly, but I don't know if that's... I don't necessarily think that's an ability of theirs, it's just I might not be aiming so well. Skill of this guy. This dude. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Don't seem to have any interesting abilities. Maybe they're just like strong, they need to shoot a lot of arrows into them. Could be. And they move faster than the others, though not as fast as the black one. You can see you can like bypass them and all that. Ooh, I like how this guy just kind of fell. Bam. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can click on the right top to watch some other tower defense games. See you there. Bye bye.